Hey Wetpainters, it's Tenley and Kiptyn here to give you the weekly recap of The Bachelorette Season 7 following Miss Ashley Hebert's journey for love.
And Ashley, as the Bachelorette, gets to wear some of the best fashion finds for the season. And I just want to focus on one of her date outfits since this week was a big week and there's a lot to talk about. So my favorite date outfit for Ashley, and that I think all of us women could follow in her footsteps on, was her outfit with Ben C. Those hot, skinny white jeans and an off-the-shoulder top, as well as her dress that evening. It was a nude color with long sleeves and the sequins beading or some type of detail, and it was just totally great for exuding confidence and sex appeal. Let's get straight into the other stuff. How did you feel about William, and should he have left? And you know, he roasted her. Did he cross the line?
Yeah, he definitely crossed the line. I don't think there's any question about that. I think that his comedic aspirations kind of took place over and trumped his sensibility as a man to remember what this experience was about, and also just to you know, look out for the woman. So you know, he made a mistake, and I think the aftermath, what we saw was him panicking. You come into this experience as one of 25 guys and you're prepared to get hurt. The possibility of you getting hurt is very strong. What you don't think about is the possibility of hurting the Bachelorette. So I think he was just completely caught off guard and kind of panicked. And I'm glad he didn't leave for good. I wish he'd comforted her more, but thankfully she gave him a second chance. So you know, we'll see if he can bounce back from that. But man, trying week for Ashley. That was brutal to watch. That was just part one of two. Part two being bigger. What are you thinking about Bentley?
Oh, I'm just so glad Bentley's gone. He really got under my skin as well as everyone else's, and that's the thing. I think that it even upset me more knowing that this guy came on TV so that we would talk about him and that he would be under our skin, that he would be the villain. He knew what he was going for, and I think that's the most upsetting thing. Yeah. And it's just really, really hard to watch somebody come on and just really target at a woman and to destroy her. But how did you feel like about, should the producers have swept in?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's a good point. Chris Harrison tried to say something to Ashley, and I think he did a pretty good job. But it's kind of not his place. This is when the producers, the directors, the people behind the cameras need to pull Ashley aside and say, look, Ashley, we're so sorry you're dealing with this, but as you know, this is a long journey. You have an amazing ride ahead of you. You have a great group of guys still here. And what you don't know is what Bentley was saying behind the cameras does not match up to what he was saying to you. The guy's garbage. He's good riddance. We're sorry that you went through that. But guess what? The road ahead is bright. Keep your head up. Let's go. It's going to be amazing. And pep talk her, get her back, you know, feeling comfortable in the situation and moving on. So that's what I think should happen. What advice do you have for Ashley to help her get past this big bump in the road?
Ashley, keep your head up. You fell so hard for that guy. You know, you're gonna fall hard for another guy. I think that's one of the reasons why Bachelorette can be more successful in steady relationships afterwards, is because as women, we usually kind of hone in on one guy and we can see a relationship with him. And if she was able to fall that quickly for Bentley, who she hadn't even had a date with yet, I think that there's good stuff ahead for her, and we can all see it, so I'm hopeful. As well as I think she has a lesson learned, you know, advice to her to continue to listen to friends when they say not a good guy. So hopefully we all learned a lesson out there, ladies. And you have advice for her?
No, I think you nailed it. I mean, best coming from you. Hopefully Stella gets her groove back here. So moving forward, Bentley, hopefully that's the last time we talk about him. He is the anti-love, the anti-rose. Who does get the rose this week from you?
The rose this week goes to JP. Again, third week in a row, and I have to make sure that you all understand, because it's almost a little embarrassing, but I'm choosing somebody, you know, as a viewer, as somebody I see compatible for Ashley. I'm not choosing for best date or looks or most creative or most outstanding, or, you know, he's the guy that I see Ashley could have a future with at this point in watching the show. So we'll have to keep our eye on JP. I know there's some other guys we're going to see more of, but
somebody's got her eye on JP.
For Ashley!
So there you have it. JP gets his third rose for 3 weeks running. Long season ahead. Thank you guys for watching this.
Thank you for watching Wetpaint.com, and we'll see you next week.